Okay, good morning everyone on a very, very cold winter's day. We're going to start out with a variation of a warm-up that we've done before. These are called CARs, Controlled Articulated Rotations. We spend a lot of time thinking about stretching our muscles. This is actually working our joints through end range. We're very strong in the center of our range, but making sure we can go all the way. So we're going to start at our toes and work our way up our body, and consider this the mobility in the way that we start. So start seated. You could also do this sitting on the ground, but it's a little easier if you're on a bench or a seat. And we're going to start with our toes. So your toes are flat on the mat. Raise all your toes up. Put all your toes down. Raise them all up, put them down. Now raise just your big toes. How high can you get them, and can they not be pointed off to the side? Put them down. Raise your other 4 toes while your big toe stays down. And reverse. Big toe up, little toes up. Big toe up, little toes up. If you can't get your big toes up, hold them up. And then let go and try to keep your toes in that same position. Now raise them all up. Just put your pinky toe down. And then your 4th toe, middle toe, second toe, big toe. Piano toes. Just one at a time, separately, they're hitting the floor. I like to do this when I'm just sitting in a chair, kind of bored, so if you ever see me with my shoes off, feet moving, that's what's happening. Okay, let's move to our ankles. Pull your knee up to your chest. Point your toe, flex it. Point it, flex it. Point it, flex it. Keep it up and then scrape it out to the right. This is my right leg, so to the outside, down, in, and up. And as big of a circle as you can manage. It's probably not a perfect circle. If there are painful spots, go around them. We're not saying push through the pain, but go through the edge of what you can comfortably do. And when you get back to the top, go the other direction. Yeah, you will feel, if you do not do this very often, you will feel things all through your ankle and your calf muscle and up through to your knee that you don't normally feel. Okay, other side. Point it, flex it. Point it, flex it, point, flex, and then through to the outside. Feel all through those, like the top of the foot stretching and the tendons moving under your bone, across the bones. Nice and slowly. We're not in a rush. We have nothing to do today except shovel, but that's not coming till later. When you get back to the center, switch sides. Big, wide circle, moving around any pain. Okay, next to our knees. Grab behind your knee. So you're keeping your thigh mobilized, and kick your toes out. Extend your leg, move your toes in, contract your leg. Toes out, extend, toes in, contract, out, extend, in, contract, keep them in, extend, toes out, contract, toes in, extend, toes out, contract, toes in, extend, toes out, contract. And what I'm hoping you're feeling is you're your shin bone is moving under your knee. And so you're just getting that ability to get used to this kind of movement without the knee having to be torqued. So same thing. So let's start with our toe out, kick the leg, toe in, bring the leg back. Toe out, extend, toe in, contract. Toe out, extend, toe in, contract. Keep the toe in, kick out, toe out, pull in, toe in, kick out, toe out, pull in, one more. And done. Okay, hips. This is my problem area these days, so I will not have the full range of motion I normally would like to have. But it's really good if you have a wall or something that you can lean on. But raise your hip, raise your knee out in front of you. And bring your foot inside, so external rotation of the hip. You're going to bring the hip out as far as you can while keeping it in external rotation. Then you're going to internally rotate it, so the foot is kicking out and reaching back as far as you can. Go behind you and tap it down. Try to keep your hips level. And the same thing, hip is internally rotated. You're lifting it up. Now, if you bring it across, you externally rotate and down like a ballet dancer. So, twice more this side. So feel that hip socket, that hip bone moving in the socket. And then one more at your own pace. And then other side. My right hip is particularly angry, so I will not have very much range of motion here, but we lift it up, we externally rotate it, we pull it out, we internally rotate, and we keep internally rotating until our knees meet, and then reverse. 3 times on each side. Last one. These come together. Raise it up. And across. Okay. We've done our toes, our ankles, our knees, our hips. Now we're going to do our whole spine. Jefferson girl. We've done lots of these before. Tuck your chin to your chest, roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Try to give each one its little chance to shine. We'll just do this twice, nice and slowly. Ooh, bonus hamstring stretch as we get low, and then curl back up. One more. And roll back up. Great. Let's get our, the middle of our back, our thoracic spine. Cross your arms over each other. You're giving yourself a bit of a hug. Curl down. So you're trying to move from the thoracic spine. And then rotate to the right. You're still looking down. And then bend to the right. And then bend back. Bend to the left, rotate down to the left, back through center. Feel this all across your back. Feel free to pause in any spot that feels good. Try not to like throw your hips around. This is really trying to isolate the thoracic spine. Once you've done 2, come on up, switch your arms, curl down, and let's go the other direction. So rotate left, bend left, bend back, bend right, roll down through the center, and same thing again. I love this. This always feels so good. Bend right, roll down through the center, and roll up. Shoulders. So take your shoulders back, take them forward, take them back, take them forward, take them back, take them forward, take them up, push them down, up, push them down. One more, and then we'll do nice big circles from the top, up, back, down into your back pockets, forward and down, forward and up. 2 more really beautiful circles. Again, you're going as far as you can, as big of a circle as you can, but working around the pain. Okay, let's go 3 in the other direction. One, 2, and 3. Shoulders next. Right hand palm up. We've done this before. Scrape it across the front of your body. Once you get high up, rotate. So now palm is facing out and around. Touch your back side, and really like you're reaching into the back seat to get something without wrenching your shoulder. Okay, one more time this side. This time make a fist. You get to the top, we rotate, and back behind, and again. Okay, other side, let's start with the palm. Scrape it across your body, get to the top, rotate, push back, reach, you're in the passenger seat, now you're reaching behind you. And you're not really getting extra range of motion if you're twisting your spine. So just keep your spine straight, your shoulders straight ahead. And this is all the bone moving in the shoulder. Second time, let's make a fist. Yeah, I do not have a perfect circle because I do have some spots of pain, but with time, one of the beautiful things about the body is it adjusts, it adapts, it doesn't get scared going into these big ranges of motion. Okay, elbows. So pin your upper body, pin your upper arms against your body, hands, palms facing out, like you're pulling through taffy. Pull up, squeeze at the top. Oh. Sorry, how about that? At first it went off my earbuds and then went back on, but apparently I was muted. Okay, so now we're on to elbows. So elbows tight, or upper arms tight to your body. Pull up like you are pulling through taffy and squeeze those elbows at the top. Rotate your hands, press down. Flip the palms up, pull up, flip the palms down, push down, flip the palms up, pull up, keep the palms where they are, push down, flip the palms down, pull up, flip the palms up, push down, flip the palms down, pull up, flip the palms up, push down. Okay, wrists, grab your right wrist with your left hand, got my palm up, extend your fingers down, extend your fingers up, let's go back down and let's curl the fingers up, the fist comes up, out to the right, down, out to the left. This is beautiful if you suffer from discomfort in your wrists from a work day. I think anybody shoveling could use a little extra love on their wrists and all the other body parts. Once you've done a couple of rotations, let's go in the other direction. I like thinking I'm making these big, beautiful circles, but I know perfectly well, especially on this one, that I am not. But we're not looking for movement in the arm. This is about movement in the wrist. Okay, other wrist. Extend that palm down. Pull it up. Palm down, curl up. And then circle to the outside. I mean, it seems like my hand is barely moving, but I'm at the end range. Again, you do these consistently over time, and that end range will get bigger. Other direction. Okay. Last one we didn't do was our neck. So take your chin, tip it down to your chest, roll it across, back, up, other side, across your collarbone, and down and around. And wow, I don't know if you can pick up the crackling in my neck, but if the audio is good enough, you would. Gonna do 3 each side because I clearly need this. I was in New York all this week, you know, transit, different bed, different pillow, other direction. Hunching my shoulders up to my ears because it was quite cold some of the time. And one more. Great. All right, that is cars. Hopefully you feel all your joints are moving very nicely in your body now. So let's get into our usual warm-up. We will do squats, we will do good mornings, we will do reverse lunges, and we will do hops. We will cycle quickly through that. Some of it you may see me do small movements or half motions, so please just listen along. But let's start with squats. So take your, let's kind of go at your own pace. These first ones, what feels good, what feels loose, what feels tight. Feel free if you squat down and stay there, and to move your feet around. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good mornings. Place your hands behind your head, hinge at the hip, use the hamstrings and glutes to pull you back up. I just noticed how much my ribs were flaring. Don't do that. Keep your core connected. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunges. You'll see me make a tiny step, but step back, reverse lunge, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, let's do 30 seconds of hops. So, again, if you're feeling great, maybe you're doing big giant leaps, but something for 30 seconds involving as much of your body coming off the ground and then returning to it. How do we build strong bones as we age? I was out in California the week before last at this amazing conference and listening to people like Dr. Vonda Wright, who has a great book, Unbreakable, targeted towards women of a certain age, or women of my age. Really talking about bone health, muscle health as we go old, and making sure that we're building strong muscle, which helps build strong bone and prevent us from breaking. All right, same thing again. Just quickly through 10 air squats. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good mornings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 reverse lunges each side. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, and 30 seconds of hopping. Maybe you're going side to side. Maybe you're going forward and back. Maybe you're doing big leaps all around your workout area. Let's make sure that we are building this in. Another 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, rest. Okay, we're gonna start, because I have the bench here, with upper body. We're gonna do a warm-up set. So grab fairly light weights. You can do this on the, we're gonna start with a bench press. You can certainly do this from the floor with your butt on the ground. You can do this from the floor with your butt in the air in bridge. Or you can be on a bench like I am, and we're just going to bench press. This is my warm-up weight, just to make sure, before I load it more, that muscles are warmed up. Muscles will not be surprised by what we're about to do. 3, 2, 1, okay. Warm-up set of overhead presses. I'm sitting, one, to make sure I don't put any extra stress on my hips, and 2, because I'll go out of the video frame. I'll just press. I'll just do 10. Again, this should be a warm-up weight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. And then the third of our upper body exercise is a bent over row. We'll do 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, grab the real weights. I realize I'm like at all different weights for this exercise, but that's okay. So we'll do, depending on what weight you have, plan to do 8 to 10 reps. So go ahead and get your bench press, and let's go for 8 to 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? You can set those down, or keep them if you're using the same weight for your overhead press. I'm probably, maybe I'm getting to 8 with this weight. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm going to 8, 7, 8. Oh, if your ego is not as big this morning and you picked a sensible weight, I hope you went to 10. And now bent over row. Again, 8 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, take a rest. I'm gonna grab a towel. We'll go through that twice more. Do you have the weights you want? All right, when you're ready, grab your bench press weights. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Overhead press. I'm going to 8. I hope. 1, 2. Ribs are not flaring. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put those down. Ooh. Grab your bent over row, weight, and 8 to 10. 1. Debbie, I always think of you as I use these. Very appreciative. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Okay, once more. Take a moment to rest. Yeah, this is the, I imagine, first of a lot of upper body workouts that we'll be getting. I don't know your shoveling strategy. We are, like, don't let it get too big. So we'll go out a couple times during the storm to shovel and snow blow. Because we've learned if we try to do like 2 feet at once, not very fun. Okay. I will stop using chit chat to procrastinate and get into our final set of these. So let's go bench press. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put those down. I'm gonna try to get them out of my way. Overhead press. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that was me for today, 8, 9, and 10. Good work. Okay. I reached technical failure, or I was not going to be able to do another one with decent form. So, stop there. Okay, last bit of upper body. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, not pretty. Oh well. All right, good work. Got our front, our back, our shoulders. Let me get this out of our way. Okay, great. Now, legs. So 3 exercises, all single legs. So you can do Bulgarian split squats if you want. You can also do a stagger stance squat. I'm going to talk you through these, or do it no weight. Obviously you should do real weights. We're going to go 6 to 8 reps. However, you may not have weights heavy enough at home to make 6 to 8 reps enough work. If that's the case, keep going to make sure you're getting enough load. So staggered stance or Bulgarian split squats, staggered stance or single leg deadlifts, and then single leg calf raises. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, you will presumably have weights in your hand. We're doing 3 sets. You can certainly start with a lighter weight and work up. And so I will count us to 8. Please don't follow my form because I am just kind of standing here still. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? Single leg or staggered stance deadlifts. You can have 1 weight or 2. Again, we're going for 6 to 8 or more if you need to buy heavier weights at home but haven't done that yet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Calf raises. Doing 12 each side. Up. 1. Nice and slowly. Up. 2. So, I've learned that my fascination with good calves is actually indicative of a very strong heart, not on me, but on the people with big, strong calves. Because the calf really is the heart of the lower leg, and what I mean is that it's those muscles that play a big role in sending blood flow back to the heart. So, strong calves equals good heart, and April likes riding behind you. So, 3, 2, 1. And switch sides. I've got a cardiologist named Dr. Jane Morgan. She put some great content online if you are looking for non-slop to follow. 4, 5, 6, 6 more, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. Second to catch your breath. You get a sip of water, and we'll do that twice more. Okay. staggered stance squat. Again, I'm just counting you. Let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, sorry. I said 8 and I went to 10, but there we are. We'll do 10 this side. Or if you're done at 8, you stop at 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Single leg deadlift or staggered stance deadlift. Let's go for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stop. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Remember, this is a hinge. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. 12 calf raises, single leg. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Other side. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. One more time. Okay, last time. Start with our staggered stance squats and squat for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Deadlift. 1, 2. Nice hinge at the hip, core engaged. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other side. 1, 2, 6, 7, and 8. Last set of calf raises. Or at your own pace. Well, I do 12. For those going live, we've got Sean Colvin, who just said Ashtabula on in my ear, which I'm enjoying. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, good work. So that was legs. Last grouping of exercise, we will go down to the ground. The exercises will be a dead bug, a side plank, a clam with a band, and a bridge. So have a band handy. And have, for your dead bug, have some lighter weights. So let's start there. You can also do this with a big yoga ball if you like. I'm actually, again, I'm going to demonstrate this, but not in the real thing, use my legs. Given my, so rehabbing my hip, but you will extend your legs. So I am up here. You are going to let the weight come down, extend your legs, and come back up. I'm just going to do the arms, but if your hips are healthy, you're going to do the leg extension. We are going to start this set by alternating. We will do the next set sticking on one side. So let's start alternating. We're going for 8 each side. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Okay. So I should say if you have a yoga ball, you can use it. You're using a yoga ball or you are using weights. Or maybe you do both. I don't know how, but God bless. Anyways, equipment-wise. Okay, now we're going to do side plank. I'm going to do a modified version of it, like this. You can always start here in your side plank. I don't like doing it this way, but it's the way that does not hurt. So, okay, up into side plank, and we hold for, as long as I want us to. All right, core is engaged. Maybe you've got your arm up because it looks pretty. Hold here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Into side plank, up. Feel that. Feel those obliques engaged. Try not to collapse into that shoulder, like you're Trying to lift out of that shoulder. We're here for another 10. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, put the band around. I'm gonna try these in a little while, so we'll see how they go. You can have your hip on the ground, or you can have your hip elevated. And we're going to use our glute medius muscles to lift our knee. 10, really give a good squeeze. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. You're probably getting bigger range of motion. I'm just really, really trying to isolate that glute med and not bring anything into the hip, the front of the hip. So 10, 9. But you can concentrate on a muscle, and even with very little motion, really engage it. So that's what I want you to do here. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, bridges, 3 options. Or maybe there's 4, but 3. You can just do a regular bridge. That's what I am going to do with both legs on the ground. You can do a single leg bridge where you will lift one leg and just be working the other. You can do a single leg bridge with your foot on a bench. That makes it, each one progresses it. We're gonna do 20. So if you're doing single leg, you'll do 10 each side. So I will count us. So let's go bridge. 1, 2. Again, hopefully you're a little bigger range of motion than I am demonstrating. 3, 4, really driving that weight through the heels. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, maybe get a drink. Back to the top, we'll do that one more time, and then we'll stretch. So grab your weights or your yoga ball, or maybe you're doing it unweighted. I'm gonna leave my feet down, but yours are hopefully up, and you are extending your leg with each rep. So let's go. Now we're just going to do let's start with the left side. I'm gonna count to 8, because that is what my weight is appropriate for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel that core engaging. 7, 8. We'll go to the other side. Yeah, make sure you're really feeling this through your core. This isn't. Try not to have it be a leg exercise. All right, ready? 1, and if it is a leg exercise, put your legs down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Okay. Side plank. And up. If you'd like to try like I'm doing, put a lot of weight on this leg. So you're using the adductors to really press into the ground. to keep you up. So I actually don't have a lot of weight on my lower leg. We're here for another 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. And up. Nice long line from the heel to the head. Like I said, no collapsing into the shoulder. You're not cheating by just letting your bones hold you up. You've got your muscles engaged here. Another 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clams, I'm gonna do this without a band, but you can put a band around your legs. You can keep getting a little more oblique work by getting your hip off the ground. And let's go for 10. Really just tiny little squeeze, but this is a muscle that for so many people does not like to turn on. So we're gonna wake it up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch sides. Same thing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, onto our backs, bridges, last exercise. Again, I'm going to count to 20. If you're doing a single leg, split it in half. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, good work. A few stretches to get it, then we'll get out of here. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Let's get a glute stretch. You're probably grabbing your thigh and pulling it towards you. Switch sides. My right and left side are so different. This is a much stronger stretch than it was even in this, basic position for a figure 4. Send those legs straight out. Cross the left ankle over the right leg and twist. Nice and tall and twist. Stay tall and twist. Other side. Breathe in, sit taller, breathe out, and twist. Put your legs back out in front of you, and let's stretch the back of the legs. Grab your calves, or your ankles, or your feet, or your toes. Let the back round. Just feel a nice stretch all the way down the back of the leg. arms. Give a nice stretch to the chest by clasping your hands together behind you. Maybe you're looking up, letting the back arch a little bit. And then your arm across your body, get a nice stretch through that shoulder. Other side. Bring your arms up together over your head and just twist over to the side. Feel a nice stretch all the way down that side of the body. Another direction. Great. Good work, everybody. Feel free to get some quad stretches in on your own. And yeah, good luck with the storm today.